The highest pursuit, the highest duty and the highest goal in Islam is to seek Allah's pleasure and His love, His nearness, His salvation and His forgiveness by submitting His will to the will of Allah. Allah must be top priority in our life. He must be top priority in our decisions and in our actions. He must be top priority in our feelings and in our emotions and in our day-to-day matters. If Allah is not our top priority, it means that our claim to be a Muslim is a hollow claim, and this sort of iman is not acceptable to Allah, and this sort of iman can never bring us salvation on the judgment day. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu dkhulu fi silmi kaffa. O believers, enter Islam completely. It means that there is no concept of partial worship in Islam. There is no concept of partial following in Islam. If you claim to be a Muslim, you will have to follow each and everything that was designed by God for us. This sort of attitude, this sort of approach is also mentioned in another place of the Quran. Allah says, أَفَتُؤْمِنُونَ بِبَعْضِ الْكِتَابِ وَتَكْفُرُونَ بِبَعْضِ. That you pick up something and you leave something else. You pick up that thing that pleases you, that is comfortable for you, and you leave that thing where you have to take pains. So this partial worship, this partial iman is not appreciated by Allah. Now the question is, what kind of iman is permissible and what kind of iman will be appreciated by Allah? The true iman consists of three things. Number one, complete submission to the will of Allah. Number two, strict following of the path of Allah. Number three, not associating anyone or anything with Allah in His being, in His attributes and in His laws and commands. This kind of iman is talked about by Allah in the Quran. Allah says, Bala man aslama wajhahu lillah, and the person who submit his whole self to Allah, wa huwa muhsinun, and he is the doer of the good deeds, falahu ajruhu inda rabbi, he will get the great reward with his Lord, wala khawfun alayhim wala hum yahzanun, and there won't be any kind of fear and there won't be any kind of grief for him.